Never mind. They should pick it up. All right.
Hello friends, welcome back to another episode of We Can Grow Mondays. I'm Myron, your host, with my good friend Farmer Cliff. Hello Cliff.
Hi there, Myron. How are you doing?
Beautiful day it is.
Unbelievable for winter.
Oh, winter.
Oh.
Very confusing, isn't it?
Yeah, very confusing.
Okay, so what are we doing today?
So we're doing compost making.
Compost making.
So we're going to be pulling out some of our plants or organic matter that make up the green element of our composting. Remember, composting is green organic, brown organic, which is carbon, and a manure. It's a great plant for the compost.
I see we grow a lot of our, obviously companies good for like compressors and things and that.
Correct.
But generally it's good for your compost.
Yeah, for the human body there's many uses, but it used to be known as the bone knitter. It used to knit bone back together. What we use it for is in the compost, it helps break down all the other plant organic matter.
And for now we're just making a pile next to the bin.
Correct.
So that we can bake our cake.
Exactly.
Layer our cake.
Layer our cake.
Okay, let's get stuck in.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go into our pathways and start pulling out all the
everything we find.
Everything that we find in the pathways. We'll start there. You'll see how nice our beds are looking, but we are going to do a little bit of a clean up there. And all that stuff, that organic matter that's coming out of our garden, gets put into our compost and gets put back into our garden.
Lovely.
It's a circular thing.
Lovely, lovely. Let's get going.
Nice and dirty. And I don't say it's not actually dirt, but
and also any these like this, right?
yeah, that's all that we're going to take.
But everything.
But we can start from the pathway.
Yeah, I got another youngster.
Huh.
It was a bit late to get to Greg.
This is a miracle tree, this one.
Yes.
Here we are at this bed. We did this last time.
Yeah,
remember we amended
3 weeks ago, eh?
a little bit longer now.
Probably 3-4 weeks ago we amended it.
Yeah, we amended the soil. We planted these seedlings, and now we've opened it up, and now we're going to be doing a little bit of maintenance.
Yeah, it's about 5 weeks, I think.
Yeah,
so
like
in
that.
5 weeks, look at what happened. I mean, what's so amazing is that we amended the soil and we put on the mulch on top of it, the little bed,
And we made the little
holes, and then we planted
there.
and these guys were little seedlings like this. And check what they've grown. And it's a question, we're going to pull these little, pull this greenery out for the compost and the weeding, and we ask the question, how do we know that these are not these are not veggies? We won't. But then because it's been left for 6 weeks, and you can see everything that is supposed to be here is nice and tall, and everyone else is nice and small. We pull them out.
We planted what we want, so we know what we planted.
So also they know what they planted.
You know what you planted.
I also know what I planted. I just have to find my memory somewhere.
Going to the growth tip. Okay, and then they attach themselves onto the growth tip.
That's where the juice is.
Exactly. The highest of the nitrogen particles are in that little bit. So they just sit there
You
and
kind
they
of
suck.
need a wormwood here to get. You need
Well, yeah, we've got. That's
not
true.
enough.
Not enough. It wasn't just because it was covered.
Yes.
We hadn't opened it up since. That's why you have to actually open up your area. You can't just water on top of your shade net because expect everything to be all right underneath.
So some of it you got the aphids that come in.
Yeah, they've stunted the growth. Look at this. These are Savoy cabbages down here. Completely stunned. Look at this one. It's gone. It's dead. Completely eaten.
So yeah,
Exactly.
Time to show that.
There, yeah. This is it. This is what we need. This is what you're going to
Part
do.
of it.
So this is the BioGrow range. BioNeem is one of them,
right.
and Pyrrol is the other one.
And this is
We'd have to
organic.
spray it.
This is organic.
Yeah.
So that you can use this.
Yeah.
We will get it into stock at the green side so that we have all of these great natural pesticides for you to use. And this is stuff you would spray.
Yeah.
It's called a trap plant. This is a nasturtium. You might find it in your salad. It's got this nice little orange flower, quite tasty. So on this side was in the net. It's a trap plant. And I'll just pull one to show you. I mean, just have a squiz. And we'll show you properly after. Just look how many aphids on this guy. Question I was asking Cliff, what do we do with it? He says you pull it out and then you don't put it in your compost. This goes to, there's a trailer out there which is off-site. Goes off-site. And more than likely, we're going to land up. He asked me to investigate this one, so I'm going to investigate it now. So give me a second of it. is that even though this one is got much worse aphids, if you come look on this side, this is out, it's still got that same aphid infestation. So I'm terribly sorry, darling, you're all coming out. A whole lot. Goodbye. Off. Out the side you go. This is some of the most fun I've had. Here we go. Offside. Goodbye, aphids. Side you go. Come on, let's got it. Here we go. Still going offside. Bye bye, aphids. Let's go. Generally the size of a compost bin should be nothing. The perfect size is 1 meter square. You can see this has been made with pallets. Perfect way to make a compost bin, have a squiz, people, literally 4 pallets. As you can see, there's the brown matter on there. Now we're going to throw the green matter, then we're going to throw manure, then we're going to do brown matter, green matter, manure. Brown matter, green matter, manure, and all of that together once you put it up really nice and high, like with a little mound like this. And what this does, it causes intense heat, and this heat inside here basically cooks up everything. But we're going to learn more about this with Farmer Cliff in a little bit. Watch the space.
Wow. You'll know aerobic doesn't smell. Anaerobic has got that rotting kind of smell. So we've got our 3 main ingredients. We've got our green organic matter, we've got our brown dry straw. Our straw is mixed in with a bit of horse manure. This is a straw that we get from the stables next door. It's actually the best to have a bit of carbon with manure in it. And of course we've got our cow manure, which we went to just go and fetch down the way there. Wow. This is so now we throw 2 bags of brown in. So brown also, what real and the manure. This is the manure. This is the manure, and this is the food for those microorganisms. They start to eat this right now, and there's billions and billions of them in this fortune here.
What do you use to make your own?
That's very good. Okay, so on top of this we'll end off with a like a dry,
So friends, thank you for joining us for another episode of We Can Grow Mondays with me, Myron, and Farmer Cliff. Thank you so much for hosting us.
Thanks, Myron. It's been great having you. Thanks for all the volunteers who've come out with you. Yes. Been a great help and getting your hands dirty. Thanks very much. You're welcome back on Wednesdays.
Lovely. Wednesdays. So Wednesday in the Fresh and Healthy, we call it a Wednesday because it's the day we organize veggies, but also it's a win because you get to come to the farm. And guys, you're watching this, you're watching a small video, you're watching a long video, just make contact with us and come down to the farm. We need you to get your hands in to help basically get the knowledge across. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Myron.
And today was awesome learning all about compost.
It's always nice to learn about compost.
We love the circular.
Yes.